Hi-de-ho, hi-de-hee. Hiya, Joe, it's Jubilee. The condition is Crimson Gates, and we're stripped for action with a capital boot. We'll slip you some plain and fancy bounce through the courtesy of Lucky Millinder and Orchestra. The Slim Gaylord Trio will sing the strings of guitar and bass. There's a ration of sugar blues from Judy Carroll, and some deluxe daffodillies by those stars of radio and pictures, Mantan Moreland and Ben Carter. And here's your master of ceremonies, the man who was christened 10 times before they found out he wasn't a landing barge, Ernie Bubbles Whitman.
Thank you, Vern Smith and folks. The engines are primed and we're all ready to fly the steam beams tonight. So let's knock the blocks out from under the wheels with a parcel of solid. In 28 languages, including the Scandinavian, that means Lucky Millinder! Thank you, Lucky Millinder and men. And thank you for the ride. Comes now the dream steam. Drop your girl, that girl is here. Lovely Judy Carroll. Honey. And when I say honey, I mean the Queen Bee's private stock. The boys are waiting for you to buzz to them.
Well, I do have a message for them, Ernie. I want to dedicate my number to Private Leon Manker at APO 168, the Blue Flame Gang at APO 640, including Private Baker, Sergeant Morgan, Frantic John Armont, TST Dick Hall, Running Wild Cogan, and Cheerio Crazy Ferguson. For me and the Armed Forces Radio Service, it's Is You Is or Is You Ain't My Baby.
Anytime we have a date, but I love him. Yes, I love him. I'm gonna walk up to his gate and see if I can get it straight, 'cause I want him. I'm gonna ask him, is you is or is you ain't my baby?
I is your baby.
The way you're acting lately makes me doubt.
Cut it out, pretty baby.
Does you do or does you don't still love me?
I does still love you.
Seems the flame in your heart's done gone out.
Cut it out, pretty baby.
A man is a creature that has always been strange.
So what?
Just when you're sure of one, you find he's gone and made a change. Is you is or is you ain't my baby?
I is your baby.
Maybe baby's found somebody new.
Stop the driving.
Or is my baby still my baby true? The way you're acting lately makes me doubt. Seems the flame in your heart's done gone out.
A woman is a creature that has always been strange.
Very strange.
Just when you're sure of one girl, she has gone and made a change. Da 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 da.
Is you is or is you ain't my baby?
I'm stuck with the merchandise.
Maybe baby's found somebody new. Or is my baby still my baby true?
Thank you, Judy Carroll. I hope Sergeant Danning and his friends at APO 228 were listening in. Men, we're not going to stop to refuel. Instead, we're going to hotch out some Alakazam. This concerto in B solid will be delivered by hand. 6 hands can wheel a guitar, doghouse and piano from here to the Delta. I give you those eminent musicians, the Slim Gaylord Trio.
Don't like banana, strawberry will do. Strawberry will do. That's a tutti frutti, but for me. Tutti frutti fruity, tutti frutti, fruity, tutti frutti, fruity, tutti frutti, tutti frutti, tutti frutti, tutti frutti, tutti, tutti, tutti fruity, tutti, tutti, tutti fruity, tutti, tutti, tutti fruity, oh lava, tutti, tutti, tutti fruity, tutti, tutti, tutti fruity, tutti, tutti, tutti fruity, oh lava, skinny line, pretty line, tutti, tutti, tutti fruity, tutti, tutti, tutti fruity, tutti, tutti, tutti fruity, oh lava, tutti fruity, tutti fruity, tutti fruity, tutti fruity, poor rabbit, tutti fruity, tutti fruity, tutti fruity, poor rabbit, oh, rabbit is left in it.
Thank you, Slim and Bam. I'm knotted, spotted, and potted. Well, it's hush-hush time in Dixie, but down the boulevard the mouse was blinking and winking. Walk down 4 steps, knock twice, and ask for Joe. If Lucky Miller dances, tell him it's sleepy time, and maybe he'll let you hear that saxophone section with a cosmic touch. There's no egg on their faces, not a round haircut in the bunch. If you don't believe me, listen as they manipulate the stops and goes. 5 saxophones playing, I'll get by. Thank you, men. 5 little saxophones, and how they blew. And now we come to the Huggledy-Chuggle department, owned and operated by those giggly, goofy comedians, Mantan Moreland and Ben Carter. It seems that Mantan has been doing too much worrying lately about financial matters, so Ben Carter has taken him to a psychiatrist. We join the boys as they arrive at the doctor's office.
Well, here we are, Mantan. This is the office of Dr. Capistran, the eminent psychiatrist.
Listen, Ben, there ain't nothing wrong with me.
Well, we'll find out very soon. This man knows everything that goes on in your mind.
Well, you don't know very much, does he?
He knows plenty. Mantan, you're worried about something. You got to get to the bottom of it.
I'm worried about my bank account.
Why?
I got to the bottom of it.
Well, let's go in.
Madam, don't be alarmed. Your trouble is simply a sublimation of pathological manifestation of sassafras.
Boy, he sure knows what he's talking about, don't he?
He sure does you?
Well. You're Mr. Moreland, I presume.
That's me.
You've got to help him, Doctor.
I'm sick. I'm suffering from...
No, not that, Mantan.
No.
You're over that. Don't you remember you went to...
That doctor wasn't no good at all.
No.
Why, he made me take...
Well, you weren't supposed to drink that stuff. Didn't it say for external use only?
Well, I drank it outdoors.
Please. Gentlemen. Now, Mr. Moreland, lie down on the couch.
You heard him, Mantan. Lie down on the couch.
I'm lying.
Now, make your mind a blank.
He's way ahead of you.
Mr. Moreland, did anything important happen to you 20 years ago?
Well, now, 20 years ago, let me see. I was about 12 years...
13.
12. I'm positive. Because just at the time I
You
was...
did?
Sure.
Well, you never told me about it.
Mr. Moreland, Mr. Carter, please. Now, Mr. Moreland, let's try another approach.
Go ahead.
I want to know what you dream about at night.
Oh, her. Oh, she's beautiful.
Yeah, she's lovely, Mantan.
And what more, she's...
Ain't she, though?
Yeah, and every night she...
That's the one thing I don't like about her.
Look here, Ben. Have we been dreaming about the same girl?
I think so.
You can't trust a woman. You, the kind of a girl who would...
No.
Yeah. Now, that goes double for her.
Is that girl her sister?
Yeah.
Weighs about 300 pounds.
Yes.
Got a nose like a tomato.
Yes.
Sort of bald-headed.
Yeah.
A very pretty girl.
Please. Mr. Moreland, if you want me to help, you've got to tell me all the important things happened to you 20 years ago.
I forget.
It couldn't have been very important.
Then why are we making all this fuss?
Is it possible, Mr. Moreland, that in one of your love affairs you had a case of unrequited amour?
What does that mean?
What's the difference? I had it.
Tell me about it.
Well, at the time I was living at...
You call that living? If you had any sense, you'd have...
I did. What more,
That was your second mistake. You should never have...
Well, sometimes you got to. So I went to her father's house.
The door was open.
I went in and...
Wipe your feet first.
I wiped my...
Close the door.
I closed the door.
Take off your hat.
I took off...
Put it on again.
But I...
Beat it.
I just got here.
Nobody's home.
But,
Don't you know when you're not wanted?
Gentlemen, please. Obviously, you have something on your minds.
Frankly, Doctor, he's worried about money.
Now we're getting somewhere. If you're worried about money, Mr. Moreland, perhaps I can suggest something that'll help you.
I know what can help me.
What?
Money.
No. If you owe anybody money and you want to forget about it, just laugh.
Oh, like this?
Well, there's nothing to it, is it?
No. Oh, Doctor, this is wonderful. If you owe anybody any money, just laugh and forget it.
This show is fun, isn't it, Van Dam?
Yeah. What do we owe you, Doctor?
The fee is $100.
We owe you $100?
Uh-huh.
$100?
That's right.
That's a wonderful curiousness. All you do is laugh.
And it only costs $100?
You like it, eh?
Yeah.
Like it? It's the biggest laugh we've had in years.
Yeah.
Thank you, men, Sam Mullen and Ben Carter. Men, we just talked to the supply sergeant. He's going to let us have another helping of cupcake. Here she is, Judy Carroll, with, what can I say, after I say I'm sorry.
What can I say, dear, after I say I'm sorry? What can I do to prove it to you? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to ever be mean to you. If I didn't care, I wouldn't feel like I do. I was all wrong, right or wrong, I don't blame you. Why should I take somebody like you and shame you? I know that I made you cry, and I'm so sorry, dear. What can I say after I say I'm sorry? I didn't mean to ever be mean to you, 'cause you're a solid fender. If I didn't care, I wouldn't feel like I do. I was all wrong, right or wrong, I don't blame you. Why should I take somebody like you and shame you? I know that I made you cry, and I'm so sorry, dear. What can I say? What can I say, dear? What can I say after I say I'm sorry?
Thank you, Judy Carroll. Latch on, members. Here's that man again. Hiya, Lucky.
Solid, Ducky.
Feeling happy?
Happy as a pappy,
Reetin' mellow.
mellow as a bellow.
Well, butter my ears and call me corny.
I'll black your eyes and orchy chorny.
Or stamp my toes and send me jack.
I'll send you, Buster, but I can't bring you back.
Well, root.
Well, toot.
We're syncopating.
Well, hey.
Well, say.
Why are we waiting?
Oh, kick that gong.
Hit it, boy.
Do you dig this tune? It's called Savoy. What's this place uptown that all the hep cats rave about?
Savoy, fat stuff, Savoy.
Well, tell me, Jack, what's this place like so I can come up and swing some night?
Where the folks start jumping, where the bands keep romping, where your feet start stomping, where your heart keeps thumping. Savoy, boy, come on and jump for joy.
We wanna go there.
Where?
Where your feet cause a panic. Let your hearts go frantic. Grab a cookout mechanic. Where the jive's Titanic.
Boy, come on and jump for joy.
We wanna go there. Thank you, Lucky Millinder and men, and thank you, Ernie Whitman. Well, we all hotched up and frothing like a moth in a bubble bath. But before we pull the plug and drain the gut buckets, I want to tell you that all you glad sacks have been wiping out the mail sacks and winging them across the big moist. That's how we know what brand of jive you dig you with. And that's why we're coming back next week with a barrel house full of same. Until then, this is Ernie, the flesh is flabby, but the spirit is solid Whitman, saying from the bottom of my big fat heart, so long and good luck.
This is the Armed Forces Radio Service.